memberships. They're dialed in. They're ready to go.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Crowder Boys, your favorite podcast, and in fact, the last podcast left. We're happy to be back with you.
Mm-hmm. We're here to save America.
Yeah.
Well, you were at. Would you ask how is everybody?
Yeah, chat. Let us know. How are you? Unless you're not good, let's keep it positive. If you're not doing well, just don't say anything. If you're doing good, let us know. We could use your energy.
Congrats to Crack. Crack, you're cracking into the griftosphere finally. Because a lot of the accounts that I saw that were sharing and or just stealing your Dave Portnoy video, there's a lot of big grift accounts.
One thing that I did learn about what I guess would be the people that have liberty in their thing, they're libertarians, right?
Yeah, I reckon, yeah.
One thing I learned about libertarians is they hate Jews and they do not credit people.
No, dude, I had to like stop even looking at it because the first one I found was that Ryan Dawson guy who just posted the video without even mentioning your name or anything. And there were people in the comments being like, what is this? This is cool. Who did this? And I was like, is the goal here to make people think that you did this, Ryan Dawson? Because clearly this is not you. I don't understand like why they do that.
Yeah. Maybe it's like they don't know like what I'm about, so they don't want to just like give me credit because they don't know if I'm on some shit that they're not aligned with. But like for me, like I don't know like the etiquette with the shit. I at least checked and people were like tagging me in it, so I was like, it's whatever. I won't say anything. But it's also like part of me wants to be like, hey man, you should give me some credit. But the other part is like they are kind of spreading it to people that I wouldn't spread it to, and It's like it's a Clippers world where like a lot of shit gets clipped and like. It helps you. Like ultimately that dude doing that, even if only 10 people find out about me, if he gets his fucking 500 likes or whatever, it still kind of helps me. So yeah, I didn't want to be the guy who really gave a fuck.
It's honestly, it's just obnoxious. It's just like, I know all these guys are such like, inconsiderate, grifting kind of guys. It's just annoying that that's like their whole method of how they conduct themselves. Is just like, yeah, I'll just take all the things I like from the internet, post it on my page, and get paid for it, and I won't credit anybody.
Yeah, there was a guy who on Instagram, because I didn't initially post the video on Instagram. I was like, maybe I'll post it, but maybe I'll post it tomorrow. I'll just let it be on Twitter today. But I was like, honestly, Instagram, like they might rip this shit down and like shadow ban my account or some shit. So maybe, I don't know. I was thinking about what I was going to do. And then some dude with like 30K followers on Instagram just posted my video, didn't tag me in it, and still has like 3 times the amount that mine posted like views wise. And like to be fair, people asked who it was and he told them it was me. And there was a bunch of people on the Instagram post saying, yo, this is Crackamico, this is Crackamico. But honestly, like it is kind of like, damn bro, like why wouldn't you just like tag me from the beginning? But at the same time, like he kind of tested the waters for me, because I don't know if I would have posted it, but he posted it, and not only did it not get taken down, it did better than most of my posts would ever do.
I guess ultimately it does help you. It just seems like very scummy, like sleazy behavior on their part. But I mean, at the end of the day, we all printing paper, we all eating.
Yeah, I guess.
Speaking of eating, Robbie's here.
It's sleazy behavior.
Robbie's still troubleshooting.
Robbie, are you in a wind tunnel?
A good wind tunnel. One sec.
Nice, dude.
How's that?
That's better.
That's better.
Hello.
Yeah. You come in.
Congratulations, Crack, on going viral.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah.
It's very funny. It shows I have no idea, because I thought the Epstein one was more topical. I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, I think people at this point genuinely hate Dave Portnoy more.
I've always fucking hated
that guy. I think people have more of a gripe with Portnoy now than they do Epstein.
Well, to be fair too, Robbie, there's no way you could have known this, but the thing about it is like the Portnoy one was like specifically about him and about this topic that I was speaking on, whereas the Epstein one is called Epstein Flow, and I dressed up like Epstein, but I don't really dig into any like conspiracy theories or like references. So I kind of knew like the Portnoy one is the one that needs to drop based on topicality, because
let me
the
tell
Epstein
you this:
one,
one of the conspiracy theories of Epstein, obviously,
Conspiracy.
right, I guess like related to it is Pizzagate, right? So it's like a personal pizza or a child a whatever a cheese pizza. That's it. Is like the code for the procurement of a child for sex.
why would it be?
And then what is Dave Portnoy known for? Eating pizza.
That's true, but like, why a cheese? Like, why wouldn't it be like, give me half mushroom with half supreme extra meatloaf? Like, why is it the most basic choice of a pizza?
Because it's cheese pizza, CP, child pornography. ...
Pizzagate doesn't Pizzagate doesn't really make any sense if you like dig into it, but like the vibe is correct. Like they had a vibe.
Well, I would have just gone in and asked for a cheese pizza, and they would have been like, brought me a boy out, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, it's
I'm hungry.
You misunderstood. I want an actual cheese pizza. Take the boy back. I didn't want a boy. I wanted an actual cheese pizza. Please don't charge me for the boy. It better not show up on my tab.
Yeah, that's so. Robbie told us that he was gonna be a minute because he was throwing up. What's going on, Robbie? Why are you throwing
Dude,
up?
I got like a bunch of fucking gas in my fucking belly, or I felt like shit, and then I just suddenly had to like throw up, and I was like burping and throwing up, and I was like, what? Why did I? God, why are you doing this to me?
Wait, why did this happen though?
I don't know.
Something you ate or you drank last night?
Maybe, I did drink last night. So maybe that was it.
Did you?
But it wasn't like a hungover throw up. It was just like a fucking. There's a lot of gas in my. I was gassy, Fred Blassie.
I was telling Dalton how you were tearing up fucking Drew Montana's toilet.
That's so funny.
Oh yeah,
you took 3 loud shits.
That's cool, dude. That's cool though. No, I actually have an appointment with a doctor to like try and figure out what's going on with my stomach.
Yeah, what's his name?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Faggot.
Paging Dr. Faggot.
Classic movie.
Classic.
Damn, how old is The Hangover at this point? I still feel like that's like a 3-year-old movie.
It's going on 20 years, man, because it's when it came out in 2008.
So holy fucking shit, dude.
09. It came out in 09.
09?
Millennial humor. Millennial cringe humor.
Yeah, so 16 years old.
I still think it's a funny movie. Zach Galifianakis is good.
Hangover 2 is honestly the good one, in my opinion. The good one.
I like Joker 2. I think Todd Phillips has 2 banger sequels.
I still haven't seen it.
I want to watch it. It actually looks like something I would enjoy.
It's fun, dude. I love it. It's a musical. It's a big fuck you to everyone who liked Joker 1, and Lady Gaga is hot in it.
Dude, I went to a matinee yesterday. I went to a Matt and Marin. I went to a matinee to see. I went and saw Sinners, and just my actual review. Too many black people.
I've heard that about this film. That's why I'm working on a film called Skinners. We're on principal photography. Okay,
you have told me this joke like 4 times now, and it's man. So what's it about?
Well, it's Skinners, and then we just finished principal photography.
Right. Okay.
It's about steamed hams.
Okay. Cool.
Calm down, Robbie.
Calm down.
Chalmers
Super
down.
Nintendo Chalmers.
Why was that guy so mean? What was going on with him?
Skinner.
I don't know.
Aurora Borealis at this time of year, located entirely in your kitchen. Yes. May I see it?
No. Sinners was cool. I mean, I don't understand movies, or I don't understand black people. I understand movies, but it's like they got one Michael B. Jordan playing 2 Michael.
His middle name is Basketball.
That's cool. That's very fitting.
I think that's a Ben Avery joke.
My favorite was Nick Oldershaw's joke, where if Michael B. Jordan was white, his name would be Michael is Jordan.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's a really good one.
Wait, I don't get it.
Instead of
if Michael B. Jordan was
Oh, okay.
white, his name would be
Sorry.
Michael is Jordan.
Sorry, right over my head. That is
Very
good.
funny.
Yeah, it was cool, man. You know, black people, vampires, always a winning combination.
Poo.
Who told you could do math, boy? Who been learning you all that arithmetic? Get your ass back in the field. And that's the story of Count Blackula.
Do you guys know
I gotta
Senna,
finish it.
the streamer?
Senna?
Yeah, have you heard of the streamer Senna?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I've heard of them. That's a great.
That's a great
tasty one.
That's a tasty one, yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys seen I Show Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
No, I haven't.
No, what's Cinna? Who's Cinna?
Who's Senna?
She's just like a female streamer who does stuff with FaZe, and she's super hot.
Ooh.
But in like in an unconventional way, where she's not a whore and she doesn't do like OnlyFans. She's just really pretty.
Ooh. I like
she's
that.
one of my faves. She's my type for sure. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, pull it up. I want to see this.
Pull her up, dude.
She sounds hot. She sounds hot to me. I'm already on board.
Yeah. Senna.
Oh.
Ooh.
We got a femoid on our hands, folks.
Yeah.
White lady. Oh my god.
Cracker ass.
We have a femoid variant.
She does look like a femoid variant. Ooh, pretzels.
She absolutely.
What is that?
She does not even close. You guys only know.
Oh, was that
woman.
her visiting the White House?
No one.
You guys know one girl, and that's your
no.
For
I
everything.
know two. Damn, she's fucking hot.
She's also clearly biracial.
No, she's Asian. I didn't see how Asian she was.
Yeah, she's some kind of Asian.
Damn. Okay.
A beautiful.
What kind of Asian do you think she is? I'm guessing some kind of
vision.
jungle, like a jungle Asian. Thai, maybe. Laotian.
Yeah, maybe Laotian, maybe Filipino.
Yeah, something like. If she got big ass titties, it's definitely skewed.
Vinny's her comment said she looks like Chinese hawk too. No, she doesn't.
They're just trying to upset me. It's fine.
Oh, it's the 1 year anniversary of Hawk 2, you guys.
It's the last time I showed
Chingchanga?
anybody anything.
Chingchanga.
Oh, Chingchanga, spit on that thing.
Kung Pao, spit on that.
She's Ching Chongden.
King
Chongden.
Yeah. Peter.
And Peter.
If you see me out in
Hawk, hey, hi.
Oh, that's a good point, though. I would let
if
her
you
go
see me at a Caldwell, say hi. But if you see me at the pork show, I'm a sensitive guy. Let's go and eat some gabagool.
Yeah, those are good songs.
If you see me out with Bill Maher, say hi. But if you see me at Club Random, we will have a real time.
Right, you should record that. Why not?
That might be the theme of the Patreon, is making those parodies. I've had that stuck in my fucking head since the Sopranos one. For some reason the Family Guy one didn't hit me super hard, but then the Sopranos one like locked into my brain, and now I was like trying to find every version I can.
It's the song of the summer.
I love when a parody becomes so much more popular than an original song.
I don't even know what the original song is.
No one had heard of the fucking original, but Peter made it a hit. That's what's so funny to me about it is the thing it was missing to make it a hit was Peter singing it.
So
Robbie's third cousin said Senna's clearly Japanese. That's actually probably a good point. She does her eyes are kind of Japanese.
We just look at Hot Girls.
What?
Say what?
Should we just look at Hot Girls?
Sure. We do have a super chat.
Okay.
Kent Woods gave Shortnoy. And then $20 from Kenny T. Strangleship. Long live the BPN. Ka-ching, bing, 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 bing. Did he fill her up? Dalton Yomi, Johnny Cash, and Cornfit. Mariska Hargitay. Thank you.
Hargitay.
Oh, and thank you, Token Tony, for the 5 gifted.
Yeah. I see that one motherfucker always complaining about shows that do super chats. It's like, yeah, bitch, because your ass can't get super chats. Ain't nobody like you. So you ain't getting none, and you're going to be all sour grapes about it. It's like we out here entertaining the folks, and they generously will want to give us their money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
last thing
saying?
I want to say about Senna is she is 28 years old.
Oh,
Busted.
nice. She looks younger.
The wall remains undefeated.
Oh, speaking of which, I went to the
that's
$1 million
Chinese.
Extreme premiere.
Oh, you went to the MDE too?
Yeah, low res.
Was it good?
Got me on the guest list. It was filmed really well. I thought the writing was very hit and miss, though. I think it reminded me of the Ren and Stimpy. It was a cool event. The event was really fun, and it was cool to hang out with low res. It reminded me of like when Ren and Stimpy went to TNT. I was like, it was better when they like had some like
boundaries.
Yeah,
They
because
had to work with you.
that show was great. World Peace was great because they like colored. They told it like they colored right outside the lines a bunch. Like they pushed the envelope, and I think without that envelope or without the lines, that they kind of like.
Well, without the envelope,
There was
you
a
can't
sketch
even
where they
send
played.
the letter.
They did like a Family Feud sketch where Sam Hyde was doing a Steve Harvey impression, which was very funny, but he was like in charcoal blackface, and that was just a distracting. If he was just wearing like his like Peanut Arbuckle makeup, I think the sketch would have been funnier, but it was like distracting because they just had this like super racist blackface on, which is funny if you like that kind of thing. But I
think there's an argument to whether like which blackface is actually more offensive.
Yeah,
because like it's the more realistic blackface almost seems in essence that it would be more offensive because nobody's actually that color black.
Yeah,
but it's just
Right.
the history with the Al Jolson.
The history.
Yo, that shit that Mr. Beast be doing. Did you see that where he was like doing Hood Mr. Beast, and there was like some
Yeah.
picture he took where he was in like it looked like really accurate blackface. And I was like, yo, this is worse than if you just did full pickaninny. Like if you did the like black with the big red lips, like trying to get like whatever this is, where it's like you actually just look like a black guy now.
I think if you're just trying to look like the person, that's not racist. You know what I mean? Like if you're just like, I don't think Jimmy Fallon being Chris Rock was racist.
No,
I don't think this is racist.
Yeah, I guess yeah, blackface is there's a lot of nuance to it, and a lot of we do have to figure out like what is the racist version of blackface? Is it the like Michigan J Frog, Al Jolson, or is it actually trying to look like a black guy?
Yeah,
and infiltrate their numbers.
I don't even think that like any sort of blackface at this point in time, I don't think the blackface itself is even racist anymore. It's such a reference to something that was so long ago, but like the shucking, jiving way you speak when you're doing blackface part of it, that's like the racial part.
We're gonna fry ourselves some gizzards and livers and
is this racist? I would like to know this clip here.
A whole mess of greens.
I see trees of green.
Red roses.
I see the moon from me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. I see friends shaking hands, say, how do you do? They'll be saying, I love you. What a wonderful
Okay, so is that
I think that transcends race. I think that's just
What a wonderful
it's just
word.
talent. It's just beautiful.
Wonder. Ironically,
Wonderfur.
he's racist against Japanese people because even when he's trying to be black, he can't say his fucking R.
I mean, in their defense, yeah, they ain't got black people over there. Like they don't know. Like,
that's what I mean. It's like there's no history of blackface there, right?
Yeah,
So,
because like
is
if
that
you watch like early Dragon Ball, the way Akira Toriyama drew black people, you would look at him and go, "Yo, dog, like, what are you doing?" But it's like, no, I'd never seen one.
It's Mr.
This is
Popo.
what- yeah, this is what they look like. And now he draws black people more like what they actually look like. But yeah, it's just like they don't have the same they don't have the complicated relationship with black people or history that we do. So like I guess like yeah, here in the West looking at that we would immediately think like, oh, this is racist, but it bears consideration that they have never actually seen black people in real life. They only know them as like what they've seen on TV and on the computer.
On the TV.
On the TV, yeah. Like for them, black people are as real as like
Israel.
Yeah. And also, yeah, as real as Israel, or like
that's a bar. Write that down for part 2 of Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as the Japanese are concerned, I mean, truly, like black people are as real as like dwarves
Israel.
Or
elves. Yeah.
Like,
right.
Kanye already used that bar, by the way.
Oh, really?
Shit, Israel got me feeling Israelian.
Oh,
okay, cool. That's a great line. Good job, Ye. Shit,
on Click.
Israel got me. Yeah, that's right. That was good. He was wearing a cuck sweater today.
At least he's admitting it now.
It looked kind of cool. I was like, maybe I'll get a cuck sweater.
Dave Blunt's is my favorite rapper for real.
He is so good, dude.
I was listening to his shit from like 2, 3, 4 years ago, and all that shit is good too.
It's funny because his Reddit I went on, they all kind of treat him like a lolcow, but I'm like, I want to see some real music discussion because I like this guy. I don't want to just talk about how he's fat every thread.
Uh-oh.
This is what happened to me. This is why I threw up earlier. I think something went down the wrong tube. Pause. And then I just started. I like had a cough like that, and then I was like, "Oh my god!" And I had to cough so bad I had to throw up. That's like
you did the Rod Stewart. You drank too much cum.
Or the Stuart Fullerton.
You did the Stuart Fullerton, and you wasted 2 years of your life in a
it's not
relationship that wasn't going to last.
Well, yeah, I kind of lost a bit of my identity in a breakup, but that's okay. I was talking to ChatGPT about.
I'm sorry, you were talking to what?
ChatGPT.
You were talking to ChatGPT about anything?
Yeah, about my breakup, and I was like, "Why aren't I over it yet?" And then
you got Robbie.
And then I started crying while talking to ChatGPT.
Come on, dude! Don't be saying it. Don't admit to this shit.
Yeah, this better be a bit. You should not tell anybody that this happened.
It's a bit.
Yeah, psych. You should say psych. Please say psych.
Psych. It's on you. It's USA Network.
You said that so casually, like that was just that's just something people do now. You know,
no, I
was talking to ChatGPT about my breakup, and he gave me a lot of good advice.
I didn't say he gave me good advice. I said I started crying.
Yeah, you start crying because you realize how alone and alienated you are, that you're like typing questions into ChatGPT about your fucking breakup. You would be better off just like sitting in silence and wallowing in your own despair.
Wabi, what the hell is wrong with you?
This is why I fucking drink.
If you see me at the next game, say hi. But if you see me at the cellar, I'm a talkative guy.
If you see me at the Garden, say hi. But if you see me with the whistle, I'm in a celebrity game. I love saying with the whistle as Sam Morril. Then he fucking posted the picture of him with the Rizzler again.
Yeah. I like Maril.
Yeah, sorry, I was just feeling like really sentimental because it's the year anniversary of Hawk Tua. and I just
yeah, Mariska Hargitay.
Mariska
Hawk to you and yours.
Oh shit! The Pope wore a fucking White Sox hat. That's kind of fun.
That did look awesome.
American Pope.
Yeah, the Pope is wearing a White Sox hat. I was like,
Yeah.
finally, we got a red-blooded American in the Vatican. Finally, we finally got an American.
That doesn't feel fair. That like
turning a blind eye to child rape.
I feel like that's not fair to have like God on the side of a team. You know what I mean?
That is true. God,
you know what, Daryl? I'll bet ChatGPT will give me a good answer. I'm gonna ask it that right now.
Yeah, I feel like because sports should be, it should be sportsmanlike. So
right.
it should be like left to the whims of fate and I guess like the ability of the players.
Yeah.
But knowing that now God is on the
I'm
side
betting on
of
the White Sox, dude.
Yeah, I bet it moves. I wonder if that actually moves the line at all.
I'll bet it does. I will bet you it does.
Like in the sports books, I wonder if that like how that affects the Vegas odds.
The White Sox are so bad though that maybe God might not be able to save them. They're like really fucking bad.
He's like, I can only help those who help themselves.
Yeah, even God. It's like that old like he like looked at the White Sox. He's like, I give up. You guys handle this. You know, have you heard that fucking story about like a guy got 3 wishes or something?
Life got flipped, turned upside down.
You talking about Aladdin?
Well, no, Genie was like, I gave you 3 wishes, and like,
and his mom got scared.
The first wish was like he handed him like a map of the Middle East, and he was like, "Can you solve this problem, like Israel Palestine?" And the genie was like, "Man, this is so beyond my comprehension that even a mind as magic as mine cannot even solve this." And then his second question was, "Okay, can you help me figure out women?" And then the genie said, "Let me see that map again."
Oh, that's good. I heard Joel Osteen tell a similar joke, but it was God instead of a genie.
Oh, maybe it was God, not a genie, because I was like, wait, 3 wishes. Wait.
No,
yeah, I think it was God. I fucked it up.
It was Joel Osteen.
Anyway, in this metaphor, the White Sox are the map of Israel.
Okay. Yeah, because I heard Joel Osteen tell a joke. Because like if you ever watch a Joel Osteen sermon, he comes out and he goes, "I like to start with something funny," and then he tells a joke. And one of the ones he said was like, a guy was walking along the beach, and he's been divorced 3 times, and he's just feeling so down and out about himself. And he's visited by God, and God says to the man, "You've been a loyal servant, a good Christian, and been faithful to me. Through this life, anything you want, I can do for you." And the guy says, "I've always been scared to fly. So can you create a highway to Hawaii?" And God tells him, "You understand the logistics of a project that would be so." It's like, anything else. And the guy's like, "Well, could you like allow me to understand women?" And God says, "Do you want that with 2 lanes or 4?" Like something like that.
I love those jokes. My Afghan grandpa fucking loved those kinds of jokes. All right,
I
asked Rock
how mean-spirited, and I feel that if I was with the women in my family, I'd be very
if I was at Lakewood Ministries when Joel Osteen told that joke, I would look at my wife and say, that's not. I
don't like that.
I don't like that. We came to church. I was not expecting that kind of nonsense.
You paid for your ticket. You don't need to be put down like that.
Yeah, I can't believe Joel Osteen would.
How about Billy Joel Osteen?
Okay. So send me some money. I'm the preacher man. Send me some money tonight.
What about Haley Billy Joel?
Okay.
Mean man.
Actually, that brings up something. The Kendrick overall did a great job with the Drake beef, but at one point he says, like, am I battling Ghost or AI? Or are you in the movie AI like Joel Osteen? And I'm like, Joel Osteen wasn't in AI. You're thinking of
Haley Joel Osteen.
I can't get over that. I'm like, everyone just gave him a pass for that.
I can connect the dots. He's Haley Joel Osment, Joel Osteen. Same thing. Yeah, they were in the movie.
Like, it's an amazing disc, but it's like you're not going to fact check that AI didn't star Joel Osteen, Kendrick.
No, why would
like? That's what's so funny. I was like, oh, we got to break down Kendrick. Like it's the 4 levels of every. It's like, I don't know, man. He didn't fix the Joel Osteen thing. I don't think he's operating on 4 levels. And if he is,
well, maybe there's more to it.
The first level.
Have you guys? Speaking of, I was talking about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever heard of a video called "The Fresh Prince of Bill's Here"?
No.
Have you ever heard of this or
No.
seen
No,
this?
I haven't. What is this?
So there was, this is from 7 years ago. The Utah House of Representatives decided to make an educational rap video to the tune of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think it's only a minute 15, but
Dude,
I think you guys
I
will really
love
enjoy
it
this.
I love it when honks be wallin', dude.
Oh,
Dude,
these honks are wilding.
Dude, it sounds like honks wallin'.
I love swagged up honks.
I love it. I love misguided honks when they do some shit like this.
And other shows have done this, have covered this, but it's still just great. But the amount of time it takes them to completely abandon even trying to be on beat is hilarious. Let me see here.
I tell you, man, that do be true that white people can't be on beat, because I struggle with that so much. I never know where the beat is, and I just have to accept. I just have to be like, man, they right about that shit.
Got no problem beating your meat.
Dude. I do be beating my meat on rhythm. So maybe that's how I can like learn to dance. Is if I start masturbating on the dance floor. It's like, no, you don't understand. This is the only way I can keep rhythm. It's actually okay for me to do this right now. All right, fine. I'll leave. I guess we, I'm not allowed in black-owned establishments anymore because I'll be masturbating on the dance floor.
Here, I thought
you got the video.
I have it, but I thought of something else that you also need to see just very quickly. That really, here, was this a story or? Oh yeah, this one is fucking so good. This is very random, but this really warmed my heart.
A drummer boy, but boom. Like, come here, daddy, let me fix your loose screw.
Wow.
Bust for me, like I bust for you. Ride for me, like I ride on you. Okay. I love a drummer boy, but
He actually, old Billy Balls signed my fucking playbill today.
Burr.
I went to the matinee of Glen Ross because my friend was in town and he wanted to see it, and I was like, I'll see it, because the first time I saw it was in previews, so I didn't really see the real play. First of all, it was way better this time. They all got their lines a lot more down, and they all came out at the end to sign my stuff.
Is there no comments on what we just saw?
Oh yeah, Bill Burr's wife made an incredibly black tribute post to him. Yeah. What do you want? It's beautiful.
His wife posted that?
I mean, is that just something you just expect to see?
Yeah, from a black woman?
Yeah, a black woman making a hype video about her white husband.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but like when I saw that, I was like, holy shit. I never thought I would see Bill Burr in like a
hype video,
like a TikTok edit.
You need to watch more black guys react to Bill Burr videos, man.
I guess because Bill Burr is such a like pasty honky that it is like I guess it is unexpected that he would be married to a Nubian queen and be like such a, I don't know, be like part of black things.
I wanted to like post that and put a caption on it that was like, kick that bitch out the house, had to cut her off because I'm brutal.
I yelled at him, brutal. I don't think he enjoyed it today.
Oh, it's brutal.
Brutal.
You said that to him?
Yeah, I did.
That's so good, dude. Never let an opportunity to really annoy your heroes go to waste.
I know. Bob I crushed with, though. I told him I worked on his movie Girlfriend's Day, which is true. He's like, oh, really? Oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I drove Stacy Keach around. He's like, oh. And then he went, I love that movie. And I was like, I bet you do. You wrote it and started it. But it was cool to.
Wait, why did they allow you to talk to them?
They talk to everybody.
Yeah,
After the
Broadway is
show?
like that.
Yeah, after the show, they
I
come out and they sign. If you have Glengarry Glen Ross like a playbill or merch, or they sign everything. They even have a pen.
You got to meet Michael McKean.
I did. He signed
That's
it too.
cool, man.
That was I took a picture of him.
And you said brutal to Bill Burr.
I did say brutal to Bill Burr, but he was walking away. I was like, brutal. Well, what I said to him face to face was just like, you were fantastic, because he's amazing he is so funny in the play. He's so good in the play. When he left, he got an applause break, and there was like one lady in the front row who stood up and clapped for him. And I was like, hell yeah,
wow.
These middle-aged women love Bill Burr. And then he was walking away. I think Club Soda Kenny might have been with him. He had a bodyguard with him.
Who was Club Soda Kenny?
Oh, it'd take forever to explain.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I can only handle so much lore.
Well, here's a quick way.
I think it was Club Soda Kenny. I kind of recognized him.
He was an O&A guy, right?
Club Soda Kenny was the security of O&A and was always kind of Opie's handler. Like he was always riding. And then eventually like Jimmy, like he'd go to comedy shows with Jimmy. So kind of their security guy. And he also happens to be the guy who removed Anthony Cumia from the cellar when Bill Burr was there. And Anthony was like, no fucking loyalty.
No
Okay.
loyalty.
Yeah. I had gotten information from someone who worked there that Club Soda Kenny wasn't there in that cellar night, but the fact that Club Soda Kenny was with Burr today, I'm like, okay, actually, Cumia might have been telling the truth about that.
Yeah, he's
I knowledge.
Dog, if that shit that Tim Dillon was saying is true, that Peter Thiel's been trying to
that was crazy.
Buy up all the entertainers, that's got to be fucking strange. Like a really strange experience to be Bill Burr and be like in the nexus of all that.
Yeah.
But be like one of the last guys who actually just wants to be an entertainer.
Yeah.
While like your entire world, like all your friends you've had for years, are now becoming political influencers.
Dude, I'll bet he's like, it's probably exactly like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Because he was always like, Bill Burr was always seemingly like one of the more pragmatic guys who was like at least understood his place, where he was like, I'm just like some fucking guy.
Yeah.
And he was like, why are we, he would go on these shows and be like, why is this important now?
Well, he was always incredible because he was really good just having like the everyman take on stuff.
Yeah,
That's
but he
so
at
relatable.
least, I mean, even now that he's like rich and famous,
He would always rant on politics, but then he would always say at the end, but what do I know? I'm just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fucking Belichick.
Well, to be fair, that's the same shit that Rogan would say.
Yeah, but at least Bill Burr
didn't have actual fucking politics.
At least Bill Burr has maintained just being an entertainer. Whereas like Rogan would say that, and then like along the way at some point became more than just an entertainer, regardless of like if he still makes that argument that he's just a jester in the king's court.
Yeah, the fucking FBI director on.
Yeah, he's like talking to dude. He's like interviewing Trump and swaying political like American elections.
He had the FBI director on, and the guy was just like, nothing up with Epstein, and he was like, okay, I'll take your word for that.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So is this just fucking propaganda now?
Well, that's the thing that gets me is it's like, I guess if you're at that level and these people are willing to come on your show, the only ethical way I could imagine ever allowing that to happen, and this is why they wouldn't do it, would be like to have them on the show and actually grill them on things. But
which he would have.
They're not going to do anything where they're not being softballed everything.
I'm going to bet if Kamala went on Rogan, he would have been suddenly like a fucking investigative journalist.
Oh, dude, yeah, he would have been a scathing indictment of Kamala. But whenever whenever I see like JD Vance is going on Theo Von's podcast, it's like, well, this is just to do propaganda. Like this is just to like,
right,
manipulate the American public, because Theo Von's not going to fucking challenge him on anything.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a lot more productive if like Rogan and Theo were having on like ex-presidents like George Bush, so they could have like meaningful conversation about like, so what are you up to now? Or what was it like when you were like to be interviewing somebody who's like currently president or vice president is like, yeah, that's all it's going to be. They're
not going to agree to come and do that interview unless it's already been, fielded that it's all going to be softballs. Like that they can come in and look awesome.
My balls
and
are
seem
really soft
agreeable
right
and do what?
my balls are incredibly soft.
You got soft balls?
Yeah, and they're itchy.
Was it like warm or something where you are?
I think so. It's a little humid. I think that's why they're so soft.
Because my shit's all cinched up right now.
I think I know what you need.
I got the cinch.
You got hard balls?
I got hard balls right now.
Oh, there we go. All right. Brutal.
This is the Fresh Prince of Bills here. The Utah House of Representatives. As you can see, however they made this title, they couldn't get like the PNG checkered background out of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's just going to give you an idea on how this whole thing is going to go.
Oh my god, I didn't even fucking notice that. Incredible stuff.
It almost looks like it's deliberate though. It looks pretty cool.
I was like,
it does have like a white. Sorry, go ahead.
This is like, nah, never mind.
It does have like a weird like Y2K like if I saw someone like wearing a shirt with this, I'd be like, that's fun and ironic.
Yeah. Yeah, this shirt would cost like $700.
Yeah.
And that's my only goal is I don't need to get to a place where JD Vance wants to come on my show. I just want to be able to buy $700 t-shirts.
The thing is, JD Vance goes on Theo Von, and I'll watch clips and be like, JD Vance seems like a cool guy, and it's just like, or just a normal guy. And
they got
like,
you, dude. They got you, Robbie.
That's the whole point of the thing.
They got you, dude. They manufactured your consent. All right, we can watch this.
Yeah, that's enough political talk. It's time for the Fresh Prince of Bills here. Let's see what these guys are actually up to, not just on podcasts. What's going on behind the scenes?
Now, this is a story all about how
our bills get flipped into a law.
I'd like to take a minute and just sit right there.
I'll tell you how a bill becomes law on this or chain bear.
What do you guys think so far?
Dude, these honks is wild.
Dude,
honks is wild.
This seems like exactly what I would have fucking loved in 2009. Just these fucking gay politicians doing.
I mean, that is like a failing of the education system that nobody updated Schoolhouse Rock to Schoolhouse Raps, as rap supplanted rock as like the most popular form of music. So I do appreciate the effort of these wildin' honks.
I just want to know who wrote this, because like already, like this is the beginning of the song, and you would think that like if there's going to be any shoehorning, it shouldn't be like some of your best opening lines should be at the beginning, and they're already saying our chain bear instead of chamber.
Yeah, she was forcing the rhyme.
They tried to rhyme chamber with Bel Air.
they don't understand. Well, you could just do that. It's called slant rhyme.
Slant rhyme. Eminem's the king of that.
Yeah, but no, that doesn't.
When a Chinese guy raps.
Actually, Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne is the worst perpetrator of slant rhyming, I think.
But a slant rhyme would be like orange and door hinge, like something that doesn't actually rhyme, but it sounds the same. Chamber and Bel Air is not even close.
I mean, for what this is, it's close.
Enter the 36 Bel Airs.
This is the real chain bearer of secrets.
Chain bearer.
In the legislator's mind.
Oh my god.
they just start going in the middle of the fucking.
The editor is really awful with this. Like on top of them being bad, the editor doesn't know what the fuck they're doing either.
I also like how like some of these guys, like this guy, you can tell he was like excited. He's like into it. He's like, let me hold this book. And then some guys look like they could barely be bothered to look up from their fucking newspaper.
It's funny that this was obviously made in iMovie. Like I remember these effects when I was.
You know what else is made in iMovie?
What?
Crackamico videos.
Really? Well done.
100%.
Well, the new iMovie's better. The old iMovie was awful.
It's not the software, it's who's using it. That's what I say.
The old iMovie was legitimately terrible, I think. It's still hard to use it. I don't know.
Songs of the car. It's the way you
the motion of the ocean.
You drive.
Oh my god.
This is Mike Winder.
Why is he wearing that yellow rose?
Texas.
Maybe he went to the Yellow Rose Strip Club in Austin.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Wow. Tony's Angels.
Is that actually what they call them?
I don't know. That sounds like it. They have strippers come out, right, or something?
That's what he calls Casey Rocket, David Lucas, and Hans Kim.
Tony's
Angels. Hello, Tony.
Dude, did you see that Howie Mandel clip going around today? It instantly was like Casey Rocket.
Yeah, we both. Yeah, that dude. I think you were the first one to point that out. That whatever Howie Mandel was doing in that set, you were like, "This is just Casey Rocket."
I was like, immediately I was just like, "This is Casey Rocket," and
he even had like the curly hair bouncing around.
He's bouncing around. It was like kind of anti-com. It was like, oh my god, dude, Howie was Casey. Howie is.
I knew there was a reason I hated Casey Rocket more than just like his shit sucks. It's also derivative.
I liked Casey Rocket because I thought he was at least kind of original, but now he's ripping off Howie.
If we're gonna be fair, I watched that whole video of Howie Mandel. I never once saw anybody crab walking across the stage at 80
That is
miles
true.
per hour.
That's a really good point.
Casey Rocket did implement the crab walk, and Howie Mandel just failed to do so. But apparently, I mean, I think Howie Mandel
documentary coming on. We do crazy stuff, man. We got Casey Rocket crab walking.
I think Howie Mandel was also just like lifting from Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah, it did. I noticed the voice seemed like a Bobcat rip off.
Yeah, so I guess all roads lead to Bobcat.
I've been saying that.
I mean, we've been saying that for a while.
Did you know him and Tom Kenny used to do stand up together, and they were Bobcat and Tomcat.
That's awesome.
In San Francisco, they were a duo, and Tom Kenny dropped the thing, but Bobcat kept Bobcat, and that's why he's called that.
Okay.
San Francisco, comedy legend city.
Yeah. Let's continue the video.
Is raised.
In the law book is where they spend most of their day.
Drafting out, maxing out, hardly relaxing, all cool. And all introducing bills inside of house.
He's doing good.
Chamber.
Yeah, it really these crackers ain't gonna be able to find the rhythm, no way. But at least be enthusiastic, and I do appreciate this man's fervor.
These honks have very little swag. I'm very disappointed in how little swag these honks have.
These honks got no emotion. That's true.
This, by the way, is the guy who gets caught with like having gay sex with his assistant.
Oh yeah. Well, he's actually on rhythm. The editor kind of fucked him.
Well, that's the thing, is that all of these people, you can tell the guy's just going up with a camera and he's like, here, you just say this line and I'm going to put it on the song. It's going to sound perfect. So that guy, they put all their faith in this editor and he fucked them.
I would expect better of Utah.
Dude, this is another Johnny Sins variant. This guy.
Yeah. Any bald blue eyes is just Johnny Sins.
Mm-hmm.
Blue eyes.
We're more than a couple of guys. Start reviewing the bill.
That guy really tried to black it up.
He's wearing a MAGA hat. Wait, is this? How old is this?
I think it's
from like 08 or something.
No, so like, and my favorite part about this is like you see some of these guys, like some of these guys are so like old money, old dudes, like politicians. That's like they hear that they're about to do a rap, even though it's Fresh Prince, like Will Smith, like the whitest black rapper ever.
Everyone knows
like,
it. Yeah,
they're like, oh, we're doing a rap. Hold on, let me turn my hat sideways and blacken myself up a little bit.
Let me sag my pants.
I'm trying to be like Reverend Run.
They all do look like the villains in like Animal House, like crusty old deans.
Couple of guys start reviewing the bill.
Are they making changes in committee on the Hill?
They may get in one little fight, but it's just because they care. They say we're moving this bill back to the floor and we'll argue.
This guy refused. This guy refused to fucking rap.
This guy said, "Yo,
he's the most on beat."
Hey, I ain't going for none of that boogie woogie. All right, I ain't trying to do none of that boogie woogie. I'll just say the line and you figure it out.
Maybe he was like, I ain't doing no rap. All right, we'll just read this. Okay. What the fuck did you put me in this fucking N-word music?
He's like, listen, son, I listen to Waylon Jennings and Hank Williams.
Ooh.
I don't know nothing about this Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, Utah is so white. They somehow have like all white centers on their basketball team. It's crazy.
The Jazz.
Yeah, they're like all. I've never seen so many swagged up honks on one basketball team in my life.
It there. Speaker Hughes whistles for a vote, and the answer is clear.
And the bill passes and goes over the Senate to hear. If it passes the Senate, then the bill's probably fair.
You thought it was law.
Hell yeah, dude.
That guy. Okay, I like
Look
that
at
guy.
the collar, the hands, the hat.
I like the guys who are into it more than the guys who just sit, like
This guy did this and said, "Do I look like a Negro now? Do I have the appearance of a Negro?" Okay, hit play. Hit record. All right, we'll do the line. A bar. They call it a bar.
Representative Brad Williams.
But it's just not quite there.
It goes up to the governor to determine its state.
And if it's good, Herbert might even be signing it later.
This is what a fucking train wreck this is. If you notice, she just did the it go up to the house around 7 or 8 in the last 10 seconds of the song when the beat's turning off. This was a fucking shit show. How did they fuck this up so bad? Susan Duckworth, you stupid cunt bitch.
Don't say that about Miss Duckworth.
Dude, she
Don't
looks
say
like
that about Representative Duckworth.
she looks like every fucking bitch in every suburb, dude.
Craig, please don't be mean to Representative Duckworth.
She looks like the biggest cunt real estate agent in every fucking suburb, dude. Look at her.
Stupid, fat, ugly cunt bitch.
Duckworth.
Susan Duckworth. Which, by the way,
she's a
Kendrick's
quack.
last name.
What was that?
Duckworth is also Kendrick's last name.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, she's a quack.
Dork ass last
She knows
name.
a lot about passing bills as a duck.
It is true.
Mallard. And if it's good, Herbert might even be signing it later. Look at that bill. It's finally there. Sitting as law, ready to be declared.
Oh my
God. Dude.
Oh. Leave the singing to Mike from Red Bar.
I agree. Representative John is not well. He's not well, folks. The chat got it. They're dying.
Damn, this is so painful.
Because everybody knows rappers stick their tongue out. Like, what is this reference for what rap is for these guys? Like, they think they stick their tongues out. They wear their hats fucking...
Yeah, generally being rude and eschewing societal norms. Like having to wear your hat forward and keep your tongue in your mouth.
Didn't the Fresh Prince wear his hat like that sometimes, though?
In the theme song, he had the sideways hat, and when he knocks on the door.
Say it seems faithful to he seems like he actually did watch Fresh Prince and was like he's like trying to do a parody.
No way. I will not give him that much credit. He doesn't even know he doesn't know who Will Smith is.
I like him. I love all these people.
Brad Williams? Fuck Brad Williams.
The funniest thing about this is that Utah has like an all-white fucking legislature.
Yeah, I don't know who they were trying to reach.
One black guy you could recruit for this in the entire.
I don't know who they were trying to reach with this video, to be honest with you.
Okay, Brad Williams is cool. I will concede that, but we can all agree this fucking bitch.
Dude, I hate her.
No, I like Miss Duckworth.
Just because she
looks
looks
honorable
like
Mrs. Duckworth.
Would you smash cheeks, Dalton?
Oh, all day, every day, dude. Twice on Sundays.
You know she had to give a little throat to get in that representative position.
Yeah, dude. Mrs. Duckworth, they call her the throat goat of Utah.
She was the Book of Horman.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
Or the Joe of Gorman.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
I've heard tell that she is the Joe of Gorman.
You've heard tell?
I've heard tell. I heard done tell, run tell that.
Dave heard tell?
Dave Chappelle.
That's true.
Zip, zip, zap.
Well, hopefully Susan Duckworth's son is not a fan of the Crowder Boys, or we just lost a Patreon subscriber.
Oh man, we can't afford to lose anymore.
Can we watch Raising McCain?
What is this?
Oh, you haven't seen this? It's very similarly amazing.
Nice.
Hold on, here we go. Let's try. It's funny,
at least there's a black woman in it.
Yeah,
we know that.
Hi, we're Yo McCain girls. And have we got news for you? You better get ready
Hold on, can you pause this?
Girl. And me.
So what I'm gathering, these women are stumping for John McCain.
Yes, this was right before the election.
How? So what is this black woman's story that she was going against Obama during these times?
That's a good question.
This is the original Diamond and Silk.
She was getting that good white dick. James Woods was probably fucking her.
Oh, dude, you know it. James Woods.
Those Democrats at home. All right. Campaign is rising.
Already way better.
Obama's getting low. According to our sources, McCain should get the vote. Cause in the 2008 election, the forecast called for rain.
Oh my God.
The first time in history, it's gonna start raining McCain. It's raining McCain. Hallelujah, it's raining McCain. I'm gonna go out and let myself get absolutely John McCain. God bless John McCain.
Hold the fuck on.
This is awesome, dude. This is so good.
What was that, Crack?
I am infuriated right now.
This is so good, dude.
Okay, so of course when this started, I know it's raining men, and I'm thinking, okay, where are they gonna go with it? It's probably gonna be McCain will win.
Yeah.
Hallelujah, McCain will
They
win.
fucked this up so
I
good.
think that's why this has stuck with me for now almost 20 years.
Because it's obvious that where their heads were at was like, it's raining men, rain McCain. Obviously, it's raining McCain.
Raining men.
It's
For
raining
McCain's
McCain.
the man. It's raining McCain doesn't make any
Dude, it's raining McCain is perfect because it's so stupid.
Holy shit. Can you back it up like 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Because there was something else that drove me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, is it the fucking lady?
I also love that, like, it's crazy to think Tim and Eric were parodying like something that was current, because this is like straight out of fucking awesome.
This is, yeah, I was thinking this is just a Tim and Eric sketch.
But it's real.
Yeah.
It's raining McCain. Amen. I'm gonna go out and let myself get absolutely John McCain.
What the
God
fuck?
bless John McCain. He's a Vietnam veteran too. He took off to Vietnam and he did what he had to do. He taught every
Can we pause it?
angel.
Did he really do what he had to do? Because our glorious leader, Emperor Trump, did say he was sort of a coward for getting captured.
It's true. That motherfucker got captured immediately.
Was that what he had to do? Was get captured and be a little bitch?
Yeah, it
Rest
sounds
in
like
peace,
what he
of
had
course.
what he had to do is get his fucking shoulders dislocated by Charlie.
It sounds
That's what he
menacing in the
did.
middle of this happy song. He did what he had to do.
And even worse than raining McCain was let me go out and get absolutely John McCain.
And the dance he does right after that is incredible. Hold on.
Did they freestyle this? Like what the fuck?
Absolutely John McCain.
That dance is so
They should have clinched the election for him. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what happened that year.
It's such good propaganda. It's been in my head for 20 years.
It's raining McCain.
I mean, this is what McCain had, and fucking Obama had Young Jeezy, My President is Black.
Yeah, my president is black.
He never stood a fucking chance.
He never stood a chance. Dude. Obama had Will I Am over hologram.
And he did what he had to do. He taught every angel to rearrange the vote so that each and every American could find John McCain. It's raining McCain. Hallelujah, it's raining McCain. Amen.
I
The
love that
editor is killing this shit though.
They never have McCain rain when they have the umbrella out. Like they just have an umbrella out for no reason.
Yeah, but the McCain rain is implied by the umbrella. Like
that's a really good point.
You know, it's you don't need to actually show the McCain rain.
McRain.
McRain.
That would have been better even.
Hallelujah, it's raining McCain. Amen. Raining McCain.
I love that. How do these women even meet each other?
Why was this like? Did they say we're gonna make a like? It had to be this song because like why would it be?
I think they're just like, oh my god, we should do this because it's such a great song.
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is
they
blowing my
they
mind.
had a vision and they saw it through. I mean, it's kind of inspiring.
Hallelujah, it's raining McCain. Amen.
Harmonizing.
Is this a joke?
No.
It's raining McCain.
I think they were trying to be like silly and funny, but it's just like
This is like actually a work of art, dude. This is
Hallelujah, it's raining McCain. Amen. I'm gonna go out and let myself get absolutely John McCain. John McCain.
Yo, dude, that was actually like really good.
Oh, the Crowder Boys is on.
Oh wow, we tuned in.
Oh, Red Ball. All the stars are here.
All the stars are, dude. I mean, that was like a genuinely like
The satisfying
sublime work of art. It's
Yeah.
raining McCain.
Can I say I do think that Bobby Altoff girl is cute.
She is, but she's
she
You
cute.
see her walk off Bad Friends. I was not aware of this.
I'm not either. She walked off.
Yeah, she
walk.
By the way, I'm sad that they haven't kept up with the uploads.
I know one thing that will likely not make you angry, and that is the emergence of a group known as the McCain Girls. You've heard of the Obama Girl?
I've seen them.
You know these girls? Let me just play a little soundbite, and let me get your reaction.
Sure.
It's raining McCain. Hallelujah, it's raining McCain.
Senator, they love you. What do you think of these women?
I think they're wonderful, and I have watched that video several times, and I'm very grateful, and it's very entertaining.
What do you think? Have you seen the Obama Girl? How do you think that your supporters stack up against that video?
I think they're wonderful. Obviously, the Obama Girls, which I've also viewed, are very good as well. But I think this is part of the new technology and the new life
All right.
in politics.
Well, now we got to see the Obama girls. We got to see the Obama girls now.
Both sides are kind of the same.
Dude, John McCain, like it couldn't have been more obvious that he either didn't give a shit about that or like actively hated that video.
Yeah, he's like, well,
he's like, oh yeah, they're great.
Dear Daddy, you promised us a daughter.
Is this it?
I don't. This can't be right.
all right. I'll try and find it.
Man, the past is a different world, man. The world we grew up in.
It was so much nicer. It was like a lot nicer, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I can't believe things have like shifted so drastically that I'm like longing for 2008.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this actually.
I'm just like, man, take me back to 2008.
I love the aughts. The aughts was fucking great. There was comedy movies, violence in movies and sex on TV.
I don't know, but it seems like that's all you see today.
That's a good point. All right, I found it.
It's raining McCain.
It's raining McCain again. Damn, dude, the Obama girl was pretty hot, actually.
I don't even remember the Obama girl.
Yeah, you will. I think.
Okay.
Man, I was so into politics at this time. I had like Republicans in my class, and my teacher was a Republican, and I was a little Ben Shapiro. I was like, wow. Democrats are good, and the Iraq War is very bad. I was right, actually, though.
Yeah,
I was right about the Iraq War.
Kind of correct about that, yeah.
Dude, people give a lot of shit to Jon Stewart and the anti-Bush libs, but they were like everyone agrees with them now. Everyone agrees Iraq was bad and Bush was a bad president.
That is true.
Here's the Obama girls.
Obama.
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on my ass, so he call his pussy tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Same group of bitches, ain't no ass to the picture. Drop a couple racks, watch his ass get big.
All right, just kidding.
I like
damn,
it.
You told me John McCain watched that?
I watched it and I really enjoyed it.
Obviously.
Thank all of you for your time, your suggestions, your encouragement, and your prayers. And I look forward to continuing our conversation in the weeks and months to come.
Hey B, it's me. If you're there, pick up. I was just watching you on C-SPAN. Anyway, call me back.
Hold up. Pause this real quick.
You seem to float onto the floor.
I think this is a little better than it's raining.
He has my vote. Dude, I'm voting for Obama, dude. If a fine ass white shorty like this tell me, yeah, of course.
Looks like AOC kind of,
dude. Yeah, I can't believe this is the kind of coups Obama had gunning for him back then, dude.
I mean, I can't believe that McCain response was with it's Raylan McCain.
Dog, if I was McCain and I saw this, I'd be like, shit, man.
Shit, man. God damn.
This motherfucker about to smoke my ass in this election.
Democratic Convention 2004. I never wanted anybody more than I wanted you. So I put down my carry
Damn, is she still in New York? Tonight.
Knew I had to make you mine. Smile black and sexy, so
shit.
fine. Cause I got a crush on Obama. I wait till 2008. Baby, you're the best candidate.
God damn.
When you get hot on Hillary in debate, won't you pick up your phone? Cause I got a crush on Obama. I wait till 2008. Baby, you're the
Barack
best
Obama.
candidate.
I remember that.
Up in the Oval Office, you'll get your head of state. I can't leave you alone. Cause I got a crush on Obama. You're into border security. Let's break this
Look how
border
safe New York
between you
was.
and me.
I know.
Universal
Thank you, Giuliani.
care reform. It
Great mayor.
makes me warm. You tell the truth unlike the right. You can love, but you can fight.
This is the most effective propaganda I've ever seen.
Me tonight. I got a crush on Obama. I wait till 2008. Baby, you're the best candidate. I like it when you get hot on Hillary in debate. Won't you pick up your phone? Cause I got a crush on Obama. I wait till 2008. Baby, you're the best candidate. Up in the Oval Office,
Those guys are
you'll get your
fun.
head of state. I can't leave you alone. Cause I got a crush on Obama.
Hell yeah, dude.
By the way, in 2008, that was considered a fat ass.
That was a fat ass. Yeah.
Dude, this is a caked up white shorty.
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good. Like for
This is
2008.
pretty-
Her
I do
pitch
like
is
it.
off
I mean,
though.
oh no, this is horrible music, but she's hot.
Oh my god. Can I have sex with you, please?
Somebody
Oh,
make sure
every
that
guy in
gets
that
on,
video wanted to fuck her so bad.
Obama.
Somebody make sure that gets on Kumi's desk.
Oh.
Be like, here's a perfectly good girl.
This just in on WABC AM.
Why would she disgrace herself, disparage herself, sink to they're not human?
What do you think her father thinks about this?
She needed the money.
Damn, dude, she was hot though. I mean, she has some nice titties.
Yeah, I miss.
What do you think she's up to now?
I hope she still lives in New York, and she'll, if you're watching the show, Obama girl, you know what, McCain girls, get at me.
She probably still fucking black guys.
She must have been crushed when she figured out that Obama is in fact a gay homosexual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was probably pretty devastating for her.
I do think Obama probably crushed pussy though. Like, come on, man.
Oh,
even
dude.
If he's gay, just the amount.
He had so much he got sick of it. It's like the Motley Crue thing.
Yeah. Right. It's like Diddy. You just have so much sex that you like have to level up.
Let me be clear. I need baby oil. I need 200 bottles of baby oil.
Let me be queer. I do that in my stand-up. People love it. Barack
Obama. I miss Obama, dude.
Me too. Life made sense during.
I miss when the president was
the
just
Brandon
like,
administration. Honestly, at this point.
Yeah, it's nice when the president's gonna be evil no matter what. It's just nice when
at least
they're like
goofy.
quietly evil.
Come on, everybody, come on. Yeah, I really don't like this fucking. I'm, as a California. I mean, this is gonna be gay, but as a fucking, I'm really upset with like all these people just cheering on the National Guard and feds. Like,
dog, I stand with my
Mexicans,
my Mexican hermanos and hermanas.
As a native Californio, which I learned I am, I don't like that. Like everybody loves states' rights until it comes to California. Then they just want to fuck with it. And meanwhile, California is responsible for like most of the fucking money generated in the country.
Yeah, they're a donor.
And it's only, and they all they're doing it for is just make a big show because most of the country just fucking hates California. And it's obnoxious. Like Gavin Newsom actually said, like, why don't we just stop paying taxes? And I'm like, yeah, fuck it, just do it. Just like if California just became its own economy, the rest of the country would be fucked. But meanwhile, all the president does is just like fuck with it with my tax dollars.
I'm so glad I have no idea what's going on in California.
They unleashed the National Guard on the fucking Hermano.
Yeah, and apparently they're gonna send in like Marine shock troops to go fuck. That's gonna go so poorly. That's not gonna work. They're gonna send in fucking like 18, 19, 20-year-old Marines who are not. This is not what they were trained for, and they're just gonna fucking crack everyone's skull. And it's good. This is only gonna fucking exacerbate the problem.
No, Patros, I don't think it's about states' rights. I'm saying that where are the people who advocate for states' rights when like a Republican president dispatches the feds on California? It's like, oh, well, if it's a state I don't like, then it's awesome that we have like the fucking boot of the government like step.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody has any real consistent beliefs or.
Yeah, they just hate California, and it's
I'm inconsistent moment to moment.
I do agree that protesting is gay. I agree with that. I see both sides of this.
Protesting, I mean, it's something to do. It's just like
that was the entire George Floyd protest, right?
Yeah, the entire dude. I remember. Yeah, it was just like
I remember Dalton.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude,
right.
it would be nice.
I had to get that out. It's been really upsetting me this week.
I mean, all of it. I mean, that's why I can't really pay too much attention to it because it's all like very upsetting, and there's like nothing I could do about it. But it is like, all right, come on.
I hate LA for the record.
I call it LA.
But I just don't. I don't know. I have a little California pride, and it's annoying, like, because Trump withholds aid to California. He just like big dicks California a lot just to show he's like a strong. It's like he acts like we're not a part of the country, but in fact we're like California is a big part of the country, and that is like.
Dog, I'm telling you, man, all this is just to get to allow Palantir to, gain like power over us to further move what's the word I'm looking for? Do what?
Muad'Dib.
Not Muad'Dib.
The libs are being. I'm going to give both sides are kind of.
I think what I mean I do think like what's going to end up happening is like this is gonna escalate to the point where people relent and do allow like these fucking tech companies to do whatever it is they want to do, and then we get like pushed further into like a surf class where like, which sounds fun, but not that kind of surfing.
No,
Like we like they all these fucking guys like Peter Thiel.
I used to
and
think
Mark
surfing the internet would be like Hang 10.
It did used to be like it. Surfing the internet did used to be like riding from wave to wave.
Crashing
Now
some
there's just
car, dude.
yeah. Now it's just like we're in a fucking stagnant pool.
Yeah, instead of cowabunga, it's like a bunch of coward bungholes.
Coward
You
nailed it, Crack.
Yeah, you said it, my friend.
And I don't even know what we're talking about, but I believe that.
Well, I think that I think these tech overlords like Peter Thiel and Sam Altman, Mark Andreessen.
Hey, it's
Elon
me.
Musk.
It's friggin' Sam Altman. Friggin' humans.
Yeah, I think these guys want to be able to like establish like whatever their fucking plans for world domination are. They want to like start carrying that out, and they're going to like with any sort of catastrophe, like use an event like this, like these riots, to manufacture consent as Noam Chomsky already detailed after 9/11. Like we've seen this play out, and that's where it's like I look at it, I go, well, the fuck, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah,
I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. Is like this. Yeah.
You guys see the new Sabrina Carpenter album cover that she's coming out with?
Well,
girls are like mad at her or girls are like, I can't believe someone raped her because of the like they're like,
I ain't buying that this bitch has ever had sex or has any feelings about
like this is the cover and everyone's like,
I mean, it's an insult to. If you have a female fan base, this is just like hammering you over the head with like, do you get it?
I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah,
well,
but it's overtly sexual in a
relationship
very calculated and curated way that leads me to believe that it's an affectation. It's nothing like the
millennial women are just so sexless that it's nice that sex is back in a big way.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like you got like somebody like Madonna or
yeah. Someone Invictus is right. Is it a Spinal Tap reference? Because I know her aunt is Bart Simpson, who works with Harry Shearer.
No, I think it's just a very it's a team of people who are calculating the right amount of sex to give people. Whereas like Sabrina Carpenter herself, I think is like probably asexual and is just just like a I don't know. It doesn't come across to me as like a genuine thirst for cock in the way that other artists have.
Yeah, she's very man. She's like a wrestler level manufactured. Like she's like
it just feels very disingenuous. Whereas like like Madonna in the 80s and 90s.
Or Miley was actually like
Miley, even Britney Spears. Like these women were dripping with pussy juice, and I just get the feeling that all this shit Sabrina's doing, that pussy's dry as a bone.
Yeah, but I like that because I feel like for a while it was like after Me Too movement, it was like everyone was like afraid to portray sex at all in anything, and it's like I do like that like. She's out there showing her fucking.
You might enjoy that new John Hamm show because they be fucking a lot in that show.
Yeah, it's like I remember there was like a fucking almost like a near 10-year drought of like any sex on fucking HBO or TV.
Just violence in movies, no sex on TV.
There was a lot of violence in movies, but there was no sex on TV.
I don't know. I feel like there's always been a bitch being half naked singing songs forever. I don't think that ever went away.
I think there was like a random like there was a period like right around 26 right when
I don't want to think about their periods.
Yeah, I mean that I actually feel bad, but right when comedy movies went away, it felt like the bimbos went away, and it was sad because that male gaze thing took off. And
in popular culture, you're saying?
Yeah, in popular culture.
Robbie, you're a male gay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What
I remember
say, but you're gay?
Actually kind of helped a lot because she did that Rolling Stones video where she was just like on a car, like shaking her ass and titties, and everyone was like, "How dare the Rolling Stones do this?" Like da da da. To the point where Sweeney had to go and be like, No, I like doing this. I like looking like a hot lady that people want to have sex with. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah, dude,
like
I love
people
ass and
there
titties.
was a little bit where people acted like if a girl showed off her ass and titties on TV, like she was basically being raped.
I love ass
And remember, there's like
titties.
intimacy coordinators on fucking movie sets and stuff.
But it's what's between the cheeks that's truly that's treacherous.
Between two cheeks.
Between two cheeks.
Skullfuck raises a great point. What's the deal with Ivy Walk? That's a great question. Actually,
she's an asexual e-girl.
She's a male incel girl.
There's a lot of that now. There's a lot of like e-girl thoughts who post thirst traps and shit all the time that are like celibate.
Yeah,
that are like they post like sexy picture, like look at my tits and fucking bush, but they ain't be having sex. Like
Ivy's in a new movie with Dasha,
like gassy Fred Blassie.
Someone please tell me why I'm blocked by gassy Fred Blassie.
Because she's mentally ill. I don't know why you feel like you need the validation of gassy Fred Blassie.
I want closure for why I was blocked.
She's an insane person. She just has big ass titties.
That's a good point.
Honestly, now that I think of it, gassy Fred Blassie, please unblock me too.
What the hell?
I'm trying to get a look at them.
All I have now is Drew telling me every time she posts her titties on Twitter.
Yeah, she dropped them today.
Really?
Yes, I got a DM from somebody who said, "Hey, in case you're blocked by classy Fred Blassie, check this out."
Which
Whoa,
it really,
dropped them?
Yeah, it really hurts my heart that so that she's being referenced, like that someone has taken the name of one of the most revolutionary figures in wrestling of all time is now just a big titty whore.
Just a big titty Mexican bitch. Yeah, she put them things on the timeline today, dude.
Show me the 10 double Ds.
The picture I was in was she's wearing like this like sheer kind of see-through red top. And
I see it.
Whoa! Things is hanging, dude.
Whoa!
Yeah, dude, she got some fucking dense, tetes con leche.
I can't bookmark it because I'm blocked.
Just save the picture to your phone. I'm doing that right now.
All right, yeah, everyone, let's take a break and save that sassy Fred Blassie.
I just saved it to my phone, dude. Now I got them titties on demand anytime I want to look at them.
I got the titties on lock.
Yeah, dude. Suck the tits. By the way, rest in peace to Mark Maron.
Dasha's gonna get naked in her new movies, according to Red Bar.
Oh, so it's rated ew for Dasha's tits.
Dude, wow, meow, Dalton.
It's rated ew.
That's like a Joan Rivers fashion police joke. This is the outfit here on the red carpet. Was the movie rated ew?
Yeah, man.
So, Craig, what's it like?
I don't think Dasha's attractive. I don't understand why she's like a sex symbol for anybody.
She's hot.
She has like a fucking like squared up like like box, like it looks like she's been boxing.
Yeah, but
her
it's
face.
hot. It's hot that she's evil and also once flirted with me though. And also I like pale girls.
Right.
And I also like, and I love women with BPD.
I guess I get that, man. She just fucking sucks so much. Yo, Christina Hendricks is a hottie. She got some big ass jokes.
Yeah, what do you think about these?
I do. I love those. Those are a top. Those are S tier titties.
Yeah.
S for suckable.
She's so. I mean, Christina Hendricks, like Mad Men era, is my fucking number one.
S tier is in I cry tears when I see them.
Mm-hmm.
Tears of joy.
Tears of heaven. Hendricks I would kill Eric Clapton's child to see those titties.
I would throw countless toddlers out of the window just to see one of Christina Hendricks's titties.
Did she never? Alison Brie in her later age been naked in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Is Hendricks ever going to show the goods?
Hendricks needs to drop them out for us.
Who's an actor's titties that you would really want to see?
Dog, that thing that was going around the other day where one of Hillary Duff's tits was dropped out, but it was still blurred out. Made me I was like, damn, I want to see Lizzie McGuire's titties.
That would be cool.
I do. I want to see.
Her ass is phenomenal.
Dude,
did she get a BBL or something?
No, dude, she be squatting.
Ooh.
She
She's
be in the
strong,
gym,
you
dude.
can
She be
tell.
working on them glutes.
Glutes.
Yeah,
Who's
dude.
actor? What actor's titties would I want to see? I would say maybe like John Lovitz.
It stinks. Ooh, Jennifer Connelly is a good answer.
You want to fuck my titties?
I would
Put your
really.
dick between my titties.
I was beating off to Emma. I didn't think I'd ever see Emma Stone's, but she showed a lot of naked titties and things recently. God bless that horny Greek guy Yorgos. He got Quali naked and Emma Stone naked.
Yeah, Emma Stone.
And Hunter Schafer.
Oh, they showed Hunter Schafer's ding dong?
No, just the titties.
Oh, we didn't get to see Hunter Schafer's balls.
No.
Damn,
Why don't you suck my ding dong?
I'm trying to see them girl balls.
Yeah, that would be kind of hot.
Yo,
I think
girl.
I think
Let me
it's a
see
girl.
them balls.
That guy, I feel like that guy's running a grift just to see all the Twitter film girls naked. Like, but he's like on
Let's
tour.
work it.
Yeah, it's so funny. You get all the girls that Synesthetic posts to just be naked in your movies. Yorgos. I think Stobbs in his next movie, so we'll be seeing his titties soon. Actually,
yeah, they're gonna have to
I
get
think he
a wide
literally
lens
is.
for those.
Dude, I with tires, I actually have come around on Stav. I
He's the
actually
best
like
part,
Stav now. He's so good in that. But when football season comes, I'm gonna go right back to not liking him when he makes those stupid fucking Ravens videos.
I want Stav is so good. I like legitimately want a Stav spinoff. By the way, Tire season 2 is really good.
It's really good.
It's a big step up from season 1, which I also liked. But this one, it feels like an actual show now.
There was like slow character development in the first season, and then the last 2 episodes of the first season got good.
Yeah,
and then they rolled straight into the second one. And I feel like more than anything, which is kind of the glue because he's kind of the main character, I feel like Gerben really got in the pocket.
He did. I think they also did a better job of writing why he's funny, because I think people, if they didn't know Gerben, they might have been confused by why he was in season 1, and they did a better job. Like, all right, let's figure out. We have to introduce why he's funny. He's not just like a spaz.
Yeah, that late night I watched it after you talked about that. That was like a perfect introduction into who Gerben is.
It was really good. Bill Simmons talked about tires like it was like a sports thing. He was like, yeah, and I think they up Shane's usage a lot, which is good. You know, he has high efficiency. Like, he straight up said shit like that. It was awesome.
Damn, I like that. I like the idea of that.
I think they just got I think Netflix just gave him like a real production staff and writer's room, and I think that helped, because the first one was just something they made on their own and sold to Netflix, and it was cool for that. For that, it's inspiring. But you know, now they got some. I love that all the celebrity guest stars are conservatives. It was like Lovitz, Vaughn, Thomas Hayden Church, and I forgot the other one.
Thomas Hayden Church. He's in Sideways.
It's an interesting. I'd like to ask Shane about that. Like, it's an interesting thing for him to go with, like, because I'm sure that there are people that don't know Shane that well. They're gonna watch the show and then assume like, oh, I guess Shane has a rich dad. Because it's like his dad's name is Phil, and they named his dad's character Phil, but he's like a super rich businessman, which is not the case.
No, I think people know Shane's blue collar. I think they know everyone who's a fan of Shane. Like, how many people are getting introduced to Shane through tires? I think it's probably
a decent amount, because like it's like number 2 trending on Netflix right now.
Yeah, but I think his special was number 1. So I think people got introduced to Shane through that Netflix special. I like seeing H. Foley looking incredibly fat in that one episode.
H. Foley's fucking killing it.
He's great.
And H. Foley, it rules, because H. Foley's like the nicest guy in the world, and he's just playing the biggest dickhead. There was some writing that impressed me from the second season, like, because you that guy that works for the tire place, you assume is going to come in and be like this shark with Gerben and like fuck him over, and he turns out to be like a complete pussy that they make fun of at his tire place. It's some smart shit going on in that show.
I thought it was the best I've ever seen Francis Ellis. Like, I thought he was really funny in that episode too.
He was good.
The only problem was fucking goddamn fucking yo fam, yo.
Oh, they brought back Schultz.
Yo.
Dude, Schultz is he just takes you out of it every time. He is not connected to that character.
Damn, son.
Yo, we gotta have JD Vance in the show, son. I got the hookup. Shane, bruh. Say less. Yo, Vance. Yeah, you want to be in a sitcom? My life is dope, and I do dope shit.
Yeah, and I know Schultz is bad because I went in on the same thing of like kind of not liking Stav or Schultz, being annoyed by both of them, and I'm like, damn, Stav is actually one of the best actors in this, and Schultz is by far the worst.
I was saying like Stav because he's so fat and Greek looking. And he's really good in the show. He has like the gravitas of a fucking like 70s character actor.
And
like,
the Libertas.
And Libertas. And Gravity, just like a pull because of his math. But he has like Libertas as that character, and he's so good. He's like such a great like millennial loser who thinks he's cool. Like he nails that kind of guy really well.
Gravity is working against him. He's John Mayonnaise.
Oh, there goes Gravity.
Oop, yeah. Hawk back to a reality. Oh, there goes Gravity.
Yeah, Stav is a fatty.
He ate the mom spaghetti. Oh, did you guys see Shane called Lev an evil vampire on Matt and Shane?
No, that's cool.
I hadn't listened to the show in a while. I tapped back in because I thought Tires was so good, and I listened to a few episodes. And at one point, Shane, like they were talking about like how evil New York comics are. And he's like, you know who's a real evil vampire is Lev, and then it just cuts. It cuts the commercial.
If Lev is a vampire, somebody needs to tell the guy to stop eating so much garlic bread.
Well, no, they can't.
No,
If
he
he's a
eats a lot of
vampire,
blood,
he wouldn't be able to eat garlic bread.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess. It's
What if Jake Flores is a
even
vampire
worse.
and he was like, I want to suck your blood.
Yo, speaking of
Oh, I should have. You know what? Shane had the perfect opportunity because he should have called him Lev for Katu.
Wow. Well, that's where we step in as the podcast that will save America. That we thought of Lev for Katu.
Lev for Katu.
Yo, speaking of gigantic, big ass guys, I'm obsessed with country.
Yo, I'm Bram Stoker, and this is Dracula.
That's good. I do like that.
Thank you.
That's cool, man. No, I was gonna. I'm obsessed with Country Zach. Like the my country doppelganger Jake Worthington does make good music, but Country Zach is
the director of that video of you is friends with Low Res. He follows me on Instagram.
Yeah, you were telling me that there's like you have a 6 Degrees thing with that guy. But dude, I mean, Country Zach is like transcendent. He makes like truly beautiful music.
Yeah,
He's
White Dave Blunts.
He's Dave Blarts, yes.
Yeah.
His name is Joshua Ray Walker. He's from Dallas and is like he was the guy that popped up on my feed and I was like, Zach? But it's a different guy who's a country musician and he is like now like one of my favorites. I've listened to all of his albums the last couple days. He's amazing.
Yeah.
So folks, check out Country Zach
People seem to
Amico.
really love Bam Stoker.
Bam Stoker is good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Bam Stoker, and this is Dracula.
I'm Bam Stoker.
I'm Bam Stoker. Yeah, you're not gonna believe how fucking gothic and scary this shit is.
I'm Bam Adebayo, and this is dunking a basketball in the NBA.
Yo, Jimmy Butler's gonna be so pissed.
What's some other Bams?
Bam
Bam.
I'm Bam Bam.
Fred's gonna be so pissed.
Mary Shelley is a fucking bitch, dude.
Yep.
Oh, come on, Bam Stoker. You don't gotta bring Draculas into my life. I hate when people bring Draculas into my life. Club Soda Judy. Oh.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Wow. Hey, keep that energy up, folks.
Which, by the way, He Hate Me 507 was a co-producer of the visuals of the Dave Portnoy.
Yes.
disc.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to get into that more, Crack? That's a bit. It feels like a big one for you. I guess you talk about it on the crack. You can save it for the crack house if you want.
Yeah, me and Dalton talked about it a little bit, but yeah, it's been cool.
What does it feel like when something goes viral like that? Is it like a Rush? Limbaugh?
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty cool.
Is it chill?
It's cool and chill.
Wow.
But it's like the perfect. It was the perfect thing for me because I don't like doing shit just to do it or get shock value or like topicality. So it actually lines up with how I feel about shit because I really don't like Portnoy, and I kind of meant the shit that I was saying. But I was joking, of course. But it also it lined up my feelings and my passion for it lined up with the topicality of Portnoy and how many people hate not only Portnoy but Jews in general, because you can easily be a polarizing person. But like if you're talking about the Jews, it's like the conservatives don't like the Jews because they never have, and the libs don't like the Jews because they're free Palestine. So it's like everybody's loving the fucking song.
Yeah, do you get a little this might be a dickish question, but like what do you think about like some of the people that have been retweeting it? Like it feels like there's some like actual Nazis and stuff retweeting it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I know my intention with what I make.
Your intentions are good. Yeah.
So,
and it's obvious you're saying you're joking the whole time. So,
Robbie, you're calling them Nazis, but these are just guys who want America to stay America.
Yeah.
They believe in America and American values.
I want to stick it to the libs a bit because they're talking about there's no illegals on stolen land, and it's like I don't think people like Katy Perry was like we stole it from the Mexicans. I'm like, do you know anything about California? Do people know that like
she's a California girl?
We bought it. That's not stealing if you buy it. And
unforgettable.
Unforgettable. And Mexico wasn't around in the 1700s. It was New Spain since like 1500. So they fucking the Mexicans stole the land. So you know, no one's gonna say that. The whole stolen land thing is really stupid, especially when California.
They got to go back home now. Send them back.
Don't blame me. I voted for Vallejo. So, like, unless you're talking about the Aztecs, which like no Mexicans are, they're all descendants of Spanish conquistadors.
They're mestizos.
Yeah,
or blend of indigenous and Spanish.
I feel like no one knows any history ever and speaks on it with such authority, like on both sides, who are kind of the same.
Robbie, come on, man. That's where the bread is buttered.
You're right.
That's how you do grifting. You don't know what you're talking about, but you speak with brazen confidence until you develop a following, and then they give you money.
I mean, honestly, yeah. People just they shoot from the hip about what seems like it's history or true.
Yeah, they just
like Sachi Twitter. Sachi Twitter is like the West must be saved. It's like, you guys know Mexico's in the West, and they're like, well, not that West.
Yeah,
well, I mean the white one. It's so funny. So,
but I mean, that is true. The West
both sides are full of retards.
We do need to preserve Western values and
what are Western values? That's what I mean. It's like Mexico and Latin America are in the West.
Whoa, Mexico.
Kanye.
What about best Western values?
Oh, continental breakfast.
It is a good value. Best Western.
Housekeeping.
Yeah. I like it when they got the waffle maker. You make your own waffle.
But we usually buy a highway.
Yeah.
Should I open up the second Best Western? By the way, I think the Best Western is Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
Go ahead, make my day.
No, Robbie, the best Western, as you're talking about, is No Country for Old Men. But okay,
it's not really a Western. It's
yes, it is. It is a like The Matrix.
Yeah. It's like honestly, The Matrix is a neo-Western.
The Matrix is a neo-Western.
Wasn't it based on like a Western, like a Japanese Western or something?
Well, it does have like.
It raises a good point. He says, "I'm trying to go to a breast Western." I think I might want to.
Not enough room in this town for the two of
us. A fistful of sushi.
Oh, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Go ahead, the punk. Make it in my day.
Oh, I know.
I see trees of green.
I see trees of green.
The Japanese are some of the best people.
I watch so many NBA videos that I feel like my algorithm sends me just like a lot of videos black people are watching. And it sent me, that's how I found it, was that What a Wonderful World guy. And there's a huge debate on if it was racist or not by black people in the comments. Like, well, I mean, it seems like he likes him. So it was pretty funny.
Well, didn't Louis Armstrong also like smile like that and stuff?
Yeah. He was like doing his actual tics. Yeah. And someone pointed out, an Unk pointed out, like, there's no history of blackface racism in Japan, so it's not intentionally. Like he said, the history is the problem. Dude, I had a great Unk interaction. I had a meeting in the Channon building, which is in Midtown. It's like this big, beautiful BioShock kind of a big, beautiful, but like BioShock looking building. And I walked up to the guy, and I had to put my ID in, and he was like, he looked like Lil Rel but older, and he sounded like Shannon Sharp. And he's like, "What floor are you going to, young man?" And I was like, 4th. And I gave my ID, and he said, "Now I assume Robert Goodwin is you." I was like, "Oh, sorry, does it say Robert on my ID?" He's like, No, it says Robert Goodwin on here, but it says Robert Goodwin up here. Now, I'm just playing. You know your way around here. Like, have a good time, young man. I was like, thank you, man. I mean, it just was nice to get unked up like that and feel like a nephew.
Yeah, I love it. I love Unk interactions, dude. I had a great one. One time I went to a restaurant. It was like a soul food, like country cooking, comfort food restaurant in Queens. I forgot what it was called. It's called Comfortland. And the guy that owned it was a true Unk. He was like he was a rapper. He was like a rapper in the 80s and 90s, and then he became I guess like a small business owner, and he opened this like restaurant. And I went there one day to order, like, you know, they had all this like crazy shit on the menu. So it was like some like fried chicken donut or something. I forget what it was. But I went to order, and he's like, "Let me so yeah, young blood, with every order you get a joke. So you want to joke this mild, medium, or spicy?" And I go, "Oh, spicy." He goes, "All right, what do shit, man, how'd it go?" He was like, "Oh yeah, what does caviar and Michael Jackson have in common?" I was like, "What?" And he goes, "They both come on little crackers. It'll be 15 minutes for your order."
Oh my god.
You should have gave him a joke back. You should have been like, "I got a joke for you too. And actually, I'll start with the punchline. You put Velcro on the ceiling."
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed that. That's a nice place. I forget he was like some pretty successful rapper in the 80s. He was a legacy rapper, he called himself, and I forget who he is. But he was, you know, one of them hip hop, the hippie kind of that era. And then he opened up like a soul food restaurant. They had like really good food there too. That was a fun, you know, that was just a fun Unk interaction.
That was way better than mine. I'm sorry. Mine was sucked. Thank you for kind of saving me on that, Dalton.
No, hey, we're just vibing, dude.
The unction is coming, by the way.
The unction is coming, but I mean, like, look, with any podcast, like, we come here.
I still need to get I want a Supersonics jersey for the unction.
We show up week after week, and we put our feet forward, one foot in front of the other. We keep trudging along. We be creating something.
Well, listen, because the only the Patreon knows about what we're talking about.
Oh, right.
So
yeah.
I feel like we keep this on the low, and we just come with it one day.
Agreed. Sorry. I teased it too much. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spill the beans.
But we only talked about it on the Patreon, so only the exclusive people.
We should jump over to the Patreon. If you guys want to know what
the function is, join the Patreon.
Yeah, we should jump over to the Patreon soon.
Yeah, let's go.
It's we'll do the shout outs real quick. It's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. For as little as $5 a month, you get access to all the premium episodes and bonus content. God damn it, somebody canceled their membership again. I see we 2 steps forward and 1 step back every week.
Well,
if you got them once, you can get them back, Dalton.
I've been trying to build this Patreon. So
I just watched Gary Glenn Ross. It's a lead. It's a lead. I'll close the lead.
We'd be trying to make some motherfucking money, and every week it's like one person subscribes, someone cancels.
Tell them just give me that lead. I'll close it. I promise.
If you subscribe to
see me back in the day, you should have seen me out there.
Look, if you subscribe to the New Rulers tier and up, so the $10 tier and up, you get a shout out on the show. So we'll start with our $50 subscriber, the Please Don't Be Mean to Me tier. MC Downtrend, and then our New Rulers, Aaron Goot Plan, Bad Bart, Broke Degen, rest in peace, Broso Smith, Cummerstein, Drew Huntley, Fana, James Worrell, JCG, Johan, Lil Goblin Fella, Nacho Man, Snacky Savage, Raymones, Robbie's third Patreon, Scotty MTL, Tarvin, Trevin Baker.
Might literally be my third Patreon this one.
And Vincente Caprini, which is also Broke Degen, rest in peace. Folks, it's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. For as little as $5 a month, you get all the premium episodes and bonus content. We're going to head over there now. Please join us, patreon.com/the Crowder Boys.
It's festooned with secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got another super chat.
Yeah, we got a few here.
I guess okay. We'll do the super chats.
By the way, I'll take the.
You'll take the soup.
Yeah,
I got Taco Bell earlier.
Oh yeah, did you? I was thinking like Mexico should have a Hamas and call it Live Moss.
I like that. You condemn Live Moss?
Yeah, because I think outside the bun. Do you condemn Live Moss? This is why we're a great duo, Dalton.
Yes. The reconciliation process sometimes triggers a new vote in the other congressional chamber. Needs something that rhymes with trigger.
Interesting.
Oh, okay, yes.
Bigger.
Yeah, bigger is good. Tigger.
Chigger. It's those bugs.
Chigger, yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's also a jigger. It's the thing that you like use to measure shots in alcohol. That's called a jigger.
Zig Ziglar. Dolph Ziggler.
Dirk Diggler.
Dirk Diggler.
Oh, so you use that to jigger booze.
Oh my God. That's true. That's literally what it is.
Whoa. Yo, dude.
Whoever named that both of those things had a real sense of humor.
Craig, come on, man.
I
just had a galaxy brain awakening.
You do jigger booze. That's literally what you do.
You use that to jigger booze.
Oh my God!
Wow. Every bar in America has jigger booze.
Well, these days.
Why would they do that?
Why would they do that? Aren't they embarrassed?
Yo, dude, I just blew my hair back.
Crazy shit. I'll be back.
That probably shouldn't be the title.
Jigger booze.
Maybe the title should be "What a Wonderful Word."
Yeah, that something. Dude, but that really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
Booze, huh? Shoehorning Shaq's foot into a standard croc. That's $2 from Hamchi Mishima. And then, this is about the Obama girl video. How could Kumia hate this? Race mixing. Lee Rector damn near killed her, $4.20. Blaze It, C-Dump's new member. C-Dump's gifted 5 Crowder Boys memberships. Thank you. MC Downstream, $5. Presents.
Love
Did
presents.
the follower count go up significantly, Crack? Asks Robbie's third cousin.
Yeah, it was booming on Twitter. So I started the week with I think I had just made it to 12K. I'm almost at 15 now. So it was a big bump in the followers, and then almost 1,000 so far in the sub bump. It's been going well.
Nice, dude. Let's get a little runoff on this channel. $5 from K Swindle. The Tongva peoples of California ate acorns as their main staple crop. Take that, Mexicans. Okay, well, we'll pass that along to the Mexicans. And then $5 from Show Me the 1099s. At least everyone here paid their internet bill. Yeah, I tried to do a podcast with Sal last night, and he ain't paid his internet bill, so his shit was just not working.
Damn.
And then Vinny, member for 4 months. Thank you.
Vinny's the man.
Well, so thanks for folks. We really appreciate all y'all's for tuning in week after week and supporting us. Big things coming to the network. We just getting started, but we're gonna head on over to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys, and that's where the show really gets good. So you're gonna want to, at least pay for as little as $5. You can get the good version of the show. That's Patreon. No, I'm joking. This is also very good. We're very good at what we do. And it's just like, if you want more of this, it's over on the Patreon, patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. We're going there now.
Yeah, well, the Patreon is just, that's where we really let it all hang out. That's the exclusive club. We see your chats much clearer. It's just the place you want to be. And it's just, $5 a month, which is basically like a penny a year. So get over there, subscribe to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. And guys, if you would, I just dropped 2 songs, so I probably don't even have to tell you this, but if you would, just to help me out, support, throw some views on those 2 new videos, throw a comment on there, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and give my Twitter a follow. It's booming right now.
Think of it this way: $5 a month. That's less than the cost of 4 packets of Body Brain coffee. So
I wouldn't even want to consider us in competition with them. They're more of a partner. And let's be honest, nobody outbodies the brain.
That is true. Nobody outbodies the brain. Oh, nice. Thank you, Dan Mullen. Gifted 20 The Crowder Boys memberships. Thank you. Nobody outbodies the brain over on the Patreon, patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. We're heading there now.
Peace.